Welcome back everyone. If you upgraded from Windows 10 to Windows 11 and now you want to go back to Windows 10, this video is for you. I'm going to show you the safest way to downgrade and also a method that can help if compatibility checks are blocking you. Let's get started. Now before we begin, I strongly recommend backing up your important files to an external drive. Even though this method is safe, you should never downgrade without a backup. Now, if it has been 10 days or less since you upgraded to Windows 11, you're in luck. There's an option to revert back. Go to Settings, then click on System, then Recovery, and just click on Go Back. Follow the instructions and Windows will restore your previous Windows 10 installation. This keeps your files and application exactly as they were. Now, if it has been more than 10 days, we'll need to reinstall Windows using an ISO file. Let's open your browser and search for Windows 10 ISO download and click on the official Microsoft website. If the ISO option doesn't appear, press the F12 key on your keyboard and let's click on the three dots inside the developer tools. Go to More Tools, then Network Conditions. Now you need to uncheck Use Browser Default and select Chrome OS or any non-Windows option. And let's refresh the page. And now you should see the ISO download option. Select Windows 10 Multi-Edition ISO. Choose your language and select 64-bit. Once downloaded, let's go to the Downloads folder and right-click on the ISO file and select Mount. Now, if you don't see the Mount option, right-click on it, select Open With, and choose Windows Explorer, or extract it using 7-zip or WinRAR. Now, a new virtual drive will appear. Open that drive, and you'll see folder like Boot, EFI, Sources, Support. Now, normally, you would run the setup.exe file inside the main root of the drive. However, if compatibility checks are blocking you, or you get an error saying this version of Windows cannot be installed, you can instead run the setup file inside the Sources folder. Let's open the Sources folder and double-click on the setup.exe file. When the Windows setup opens, choose No Thanks for the update, enter your product key, or select I don't have a product key. Select Type of Operating System, click Next, accept the license terms. Here, select Custom, Install Windows Only, and make sure to select the drive where the current Windows is installed, which is usually the C drive. Click Next, and you should see this message saying Windows files already exist on this drive and they'll be moved to a folder called windows.old. Click OK and installation will begin. Now I just want to be clear, this process only affects your Windows drive, usually the C drive. Your other drives like the D or E will not be deleted. If a drive disappears, it usually just needs a drive letter assigned in the disk management. And once installation completes, you'll boot into Windows 10. Open File Explorer and let's go to this PC, then your C drive, and you'll see a folder called windows.old. Inside that folder, go to Users and open your old username, and you'll find your desktop, documents, downloads, and other personal files. And just make sure not to delete this folder until you have recovered everything you need. Once deleted, it becomes really hard to recover. Now, some programs may still run directly from the Windows.old program files. For example, apps like Chrome sometimes open without reinstalling. However, most programs, especially games, will need to be reinstalled properly. That's because Windows create a new system registry during installation. Now, if your Windows 11 was activated before, your license is usually tied to your motherboard. Once the Windows 10 connects to the internet, it should automatically activate. You can check under Settings, Update and Security, and Activation. Now, just keep in mind that Windows 10 support officially ended in October 2025. After that, it will no longer receive security updates. I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments how it went for you, and please like and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.